Welcome, it's King Lizzard on Xbox One with FORZA MOTORSPORT 6. It's here. So I've got my ultimate gold version, but not without trouble, I must admit. Wasn't because, possibly not because of the download. I had some really screwy problem where it said it was installing even though it was already on the machine, went into a queued state and would not come out of the queued state no matter what I did. Going into apps to try and find out what was going on resulted in it black screening and eventually returning after minutes. Some really buggy behaviour after trying to use that download. I literally just called Microsoft support because I thought I was out of ideas, and just as I was on the phone with them I thought, hang on, didn't power cycle the hard drive. So killed the hard drive with everything, obviously powered the machine down properly, powered everything off at the plug, gave it a couple of minutes, powered it all back on, and hey presto, everything worked. Although not immediately, I did get 2 crashes from FORZA 6 at the load screen, that kind of stutter freeze that we get, I've seen in Destiny quite a few times. So if you do see any sort of behaviour like that, you can fix it by a proper power cycle. I would suggest hard resetting the console before you power cycle it. So hard reset the console, then power cycle everything, and hopefully that'll get rid of your woes or any weird behaviour you're seeing. But this race is the last of a 3-part career race, and it's what was actually in the demo, but this is actually from the main game, because obviously you have to play that part of the game again, unfortunately. And I did actually lose a bit of save data for some weird reason. I had some kind of bug, so I did have to race this again. So I've also got this with the MAZDA RX-7 as well, which I'll be sticking up. And on both instances there is no replay, and the reason for that is that it immediately chucks you into a showcase with IndyCar, so there's no way actually to get a replay, which I thought was a bit weird and a bit of a strange move. You literally cannot do anything apart from choose the IndyCar event, even though you're presented with options to view and save replay. So a little bit frustrating, but a small niggle. But in terms of a game, this feels and plays and looks fantastic. It is, from what I can see right now and what I have played. Unfortunately I haven't played as much as I want to, but I have spent a good 4 hours or so with it. Tuning hasn't changed in any way between 5 and 6. The actual aesthetic of the UI you use, or user interface you use to tune, is different slightly. It's less complicated, or less aesthetics are involved, if you like. But the actual game itself looks and plays fantastic in my opinion, and there's a huge number of cars to be getting on with. It's going to take a real long time to pin these babies down. So I'm actually using the RX-7 Mazda for this rain race at Sebring, and these puddles you see along the left side, you see me avoiding them there, they really pull you into that area of the track. They'll pull you off the track if you're going too fast, and they will slow you down. You can actually feel the effect through the controller. It's really good what they've done. I screwed this up a bit, straightened the wall. Fortunately for me, I'm able to get it reversed reasonably quickly and back on track. I've got such a good lead from these guys, I was able to get round it. Now I'm actually playing in expert mode. I did originally put it onto unbeatable, and it pretty much was unbeatable in terms of first and second and third and fourth. I could occasionally get a fourth and a fifth, but obviously I'm using untuned cars at this point, so that's why it's that little bit tougher, I guess. I went down to pro mode and it was a bit brutal as well, so I dropped it down to expert, which is basically the 3rd highest level of difficulty, from backwards from the highest. And to be honest, it does offer a really good challenge for me right now, so it works. And you'll see that in some of the videos that I'm putting up, I'm not actually winning every race. Obviously the objective, as in FORZA 5, is to get into the first 3 on the podium. So as long as you're in those first 3, you pass the event, which is good. It's a little bit strange that it's just getting into 3rd and there isn't any kind of championship in terms of championship points. I think that would have been better, because it would have made you work harder and it would have been a bit more challenging. I mean, you literally can just come third in every race in the event series and get through it, which for me, you know, I don't think it pushes us hard enough. It would be better if we had to win the championship at least. You know, you could mess up on maybe one race or two races, but you know, still maintain a higher position like second in order to win the championship. Just, you know, it seemed a bit of a cop-out being able to come in third. That said though, it, you know, it still really is a beautiful game to play, a beautiful game to watch. So this is me coming up to the end of this circuit now. We all know this Sebring circuit. We played Forza before, so we've got a really tight right-hander coming up, and then it's straight into the finish. I am in first place, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So it's pretty much race over at this point. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys and girls for watching. I've got plenty more Forza 6 to post, which I'll be doing, but I'll also be doing a lot of playing in order to get some of the later tiers open, so you guys can see what that's like too. So thanks for watching. Please do remember to rate and subscribe. Take care.